Hello there, Leo, and welcome to your April 2022 reading. Thanks for stopping by today and spending some time here. If you like what you see, please click on that thumbs up, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, and make sure notifications are turned on. All right, Spirit, tell me about Leo in April of 2022. What's going to happen for Leo, Spirit, in April? Under energy, we have true love. Under consciousness, we have a consciousness of lack. All right. And under cycle, we have decrease. Okay, Leo. I want to say you're kind of barking up the wrong tree. Okay, so there's water here and there's water here. So there's a lot of tears, there's a lot of emotion, there's a lot of sadness. I feel like you think you're losing your true love. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's a sense of hopelessness, of victimization. This is happening to you. You have no power. But what I think is escaping you is you need to love yourself first and foremost. So whatever it is that you think you're losing or feel like you're losing, I can't tell yet right off the top, right this moment, that if you're actually losing somebody. Maybe this isn't a somebody, maybe this is more a career or a job or a friend. Well, that's still somebody, a relationship of some kind. I think this has to do with some kind of relationship. And I think what Spirit wants to say is you need to look in the mirror and love yourself. If there's something about yourself that you're not loving and that you are kind of self-deprecating or dismissive or just judging yourself for, I think it is affecting your relationships, and it's affecting your mood and your attitude and your consciousness. So it's almost like I can never have what I want. I'm always on the losing end. Things slip through my fingers and there's nothing I can do. So there's a sense of powerlessness, helplessness. But you have yourself, and like there's not, I feel like that you don't have enough importance about yourself, and you have to be important, your own self. You have to take care of yourself first before you can take care of others. There is truth in that. And I think that this can turn around. I also think this is based on what's in your head and maybe not necessarily reality, but let's find out some more. Tell me more about Leo, Spirit, in April. What else does Leo need to know, Spirit, about April? What's going to happen in April? The flow of abundance. Okay. You are ascending. Crystals. Connect with nature. Okay. The perception that you have of what you're losing or you lack in, I think has to do with relationships. And I want to say this has to do with a particular person, probably a love interest. Now, Spirit is saying it's time to stop relying on that or letting that relationship define you, because you need to work on yourself. If you don't spend time in nature or you don't know how, it's as easy as taking a walk in the park, go sit on the bench, breathe, close your eyes and just listen to what's going on. Can you hear birds? Can you hear traffic? Can you hear children playing? Can you hear people talking? And just spending time listening. Do you hear a bird rustling near your feet? Do you hear the swing set because a child is swinging? Like, taking that time, that's just a park. Otherwise, you can walk through a park, walk the trails, go hiking, camping. If you are in such an urban place and you can't get out to nature, if you have a plant, spend time with your plant. See if you can, as crazy as this sounds, like, talk to your plant, touch the plant, feel the leaves or feel the whatever's on there. Like, it's just about taking that moment to like really appreciate, be in the moment, look at, smell the leaves or the flowers, or that's spending time with nature as well. The flow of abundance is cyclical, it's circular. There is like coins in here, so I can see that there is, maybe because of this relationship that you were dependent on financially, now it's going to be a little more difficult for you, so that where that consciousness of lack comes in. However, this is happening because you are ascending. You are moving up. You are understanding, or you will be understanding the importance of self, of loving yourself, of when you look in the mirror, truly seeing who you are and not what you want to see, or all the bad things that you see, that you think about yourself. That's what's reflecting. It's seeing the whole picture. That's part of your ascension. Now, crystals are here and connect with nature. If you have crystals, like if you have quartz crystals, these are quartz crystals on here, and you hold it in your hand and meditate, that would be connecting with nature. You might feel quartz crystal has its own type of energy. Focus on that. Try to get a real sense of what a quartz feels like. And if you have a piece of, let's say, obsidian, put that in your other hand, feel it, actually feel it, meditate with it, and see if it has a different kind of energy. It's more on a subtle level than just like touching and feeling the smooth surface, or if it's a rough edge. Pay attention to all those things. But that is a way to connect with nature too. And I want to say that might be the best way with crystals, to start with crystals. If you don't have one, if you can, buy one. If you have a friend that will let you borrow theirs, just so you can get an idea of what it feels like. If you can even tap into this kind of energy and get some kind of idea of the crystal itself, the energy. These things will help you ascend as well and become a higher vibrational being, and be more aware of the flow of abundance. So while maybe you're on a decrease emotionally, or maybe not emotionally, but it feels like things are being pulled away from you, this is the perfect time to go within, connect with yourself, connect with nature, and really work on seeing who you really are in the mirror versus what you want, or the worst of you, worst of yourself. Like sometimes people look in the mirror and they see that they're just so, let's say, fat, right? And that's all they see. Well, there's so much more to a person than just their size. Somebody looks in the mirror and they see that they have scoliosis, so they're all bent out of shape, their shoulder, whatever you're self-conscious about. Sometimes people just see that and that's all they see in the mirror. Or sometimes people are egotistical and they just see all this person that's like so hot, or that gets on the other end of being conceited or egotistical. So really, when you look in the mirror and you see yourself, acknowledge all the parts of you: good, bad, ugly, beautiful, right, wrong. I don't really believe in right and wrong, but all the labels that you give yourself, make sure you look at the whole picture and really come from the heart space. This rock is in the shape of a heart, and while there's a lot of crying and a sense of lack, all of that will change, and you'll understand the spiral, the flow of abundance, and that what you're going through is just helping you be a higher vibrational being, which in turn I think will bring you a better relationship anyway, if this is what you're losing here. All right, let's get some more information. Tell me more, Spirit, about Leo in April. What else should Leo know about April, Spirit? About what's going to happen? Oops. Well, that is way too many, so we're not going to do that. Okay. We have the Seven of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Six of Coins, the Seven of Wands. Oh, there's glare on that card. Okay. And Judgment. Yeah, the judgment of yourself is not accurate. The scales, the balance here, I was talking about the balance of, you know, don't be so egotistical that you think you're all that, but don't look at yourself and think you're trash because there's one aspect or two aspects that don't work well for you for whatever reason, or, you know, whatever your judgment is. This is Spirit saying that when you are ascending, you will be reborn, right? You're being divinely guided. This whatever's happening for you and that's what's in, whether it feels like it or not. This lack or this change or this loss is happening for you. So you are ascending. You can be reborn. You can be more balanced internally. You don't have to feel so defensive or feel like things are being stolen from you, or that you have to be sneaky to get what you want and manipulative. These are all things you're learning, and this is where you're ascending. Now, the Six of Coins can also be about generosity, and I want to say the scales are balancing. I want to say, you know, coins, flow of abundance. By changing your attitude or your beliefs, I think abundance will flow more, the scales will balance, and you will feel more like you have the resources, materials, money that you need. So that helps with that consciousness of lack, of not having enough money. The Two of Wands, but you'll have to choose, right? You got to choose which way. If you choose to stay in the lack and decrease, and the universe is against you and is just doing things to you, and it doesn't you know, you want to stay in the distorted view of who you really are, you can choose to do that and not go through the gate. But Spirit wants you to go through that gate, because you can get rid of this defensiveness or feeling like things are being stolen from you, or that you have to steal to get what you need. Because you can be reborn and have a different judgment when you're ascended, when you're vibrating on a higher level and you look back on all of this. You can see it for what it is versus you're in the middle of it right now and it just feels kind of yucky. It does. I can feel it, and it's confusing, and you think you know who and what you are, but there's more to it than that. And reconnecting with self, with nature, and choosing to step through a threshold, a portal of some kind, choosing to see yourself as you truly are, reawakens something or awakens something, and you can truly be reborn as a higher vibrational being, as an ascended being. And I think that you may at some point start working with crystals for healing, for others, for yourself. And this is going to be an important part of your future, I think. All right, let's get one final message for Leo, Spirit, for April. And see, it's interesting to me that the Thievery card is under the flow of abundance. I think you're going to, with the crystals too, you're going to understand the flow of abundance better. And again, so you don't feel like you're going without or have to go without. One final piece of advice, Spirit, for Leo, please, for the month of April. There we go. All right, that is the artwork. And it says, celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. See, you're going to be celebrating once you're reborn, once you see everything and move through this and get out of this consciousness of lack and seeing the flow of abundance. You will be celebrating. You won't feel like you need to steal or cheat or lie or do whatever it is to get what you need, or you don't have to defend yourself against others because they're trying to take stuff from you. You're going to have more reason to celebrate, and it's going to feel really good, and you're going to see yourself more as you truly are versus what you think you are. Okay, Leo, I think that's all the messages I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.